Hey, what's up? Oh, I just messed up the camera right as soon as I put it on. It's all good. No problem. Well, good morning today. How's everyone doing? I hope y'all having a splendid morning. Personally, I had a not so terrific night. I woke up middle of the night, had to stay awake for a couple hours before I fell back asleep. Had to wake up and go to the bathroom, and I couldn't fall asleep again. It was a very unfortunate chain of events, honestly, but it's fine. I just decided to wake up eventually, took a shower, so I feel nice and alive today. But yeah, it's nice. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. I think I'm gonna be doing more videos also. I had a very nice message from a friend today, and they were like, "Oh, you should do some more videos." I like, thank you for the hype, bro. That's what I'm talking about. So, I always appreciate it. Thank you to that person. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I got some things I gotta do. Yesterday, I skipped the stream. I was like, I wasn't feeling it, so I was like, nah, not today. So instead, I wrote some poems. I worked on my poem project for the kids, and I'm at 48 poems right now. It's getting there, but I checked how many seats there were in the theater here, and it's 179. So I guess that's the number I'm aiming for. I need 179 poems to be able to do it. So yeah, that'll be interesting. We'll see how long it takes. It shouldn't take too long. It kind of depends on the other things that I decide to do. I'm kind of all over the place with the things I want to do, so I can't just say, oh, it'll be done then, because out of nowhere I'm going to be doing this and then I'm going to be doing that. So yeah, but it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out. I really hope the school goes for it. I would be very disappointed if they didn't. Otherwise, I'll just have to recite all the poems here and post them. I'll probably do that anyway, but I'll post them here after I've done it with the kids, you know. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know. It feels good today. Feel a little tired, a little. I feel hot actually after that shower. It's pretty toasty up in here. And it gets toastier when I turn the stream on. I'm glad I didn't put a hoodie on today. I would have been cooking. Yeah, now I feel like I don't even know what to say today. Today I'm feeling like, I don't know. I could say this, I could say that. We could go and read some stuff. I don't know what people want to hear about, dude. Should I tell stories? Should I read stuff that I've written? I mean, there's a lot of different ways one could go. But yeah, I wonder what's going on in everyone else's life. But I guess this isn't a two-way conversation. This is just me venting or talking to the screen. I guess we could read something. What do I want to read today? Something fun. Something that would be interesting. I don't know. We can check. I got textbooks for days, so I could write some. Oh, I have some interesting things in this one actually. But then it's like, which part do I want to go into? I mean, I said something yesterday I wasn't really planning on saying, but it worked out anyway. I thought it was funny. I wrote this funny story about this guy Dave that works, but I think we're gonna skip that. I don't think we can read the other thing I wrote either. That would be a good just like single video going through what that is, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I gotta find the right thing. This is what happens when you don't prepare, I guess. Then it's stuck in the middle or whatever. I don't know. I feel like this video's hella goofy, but it's all good. It'll. This one's very like yeah. This one's very interesting. I don't know. Can I read that? I think I can read it. Let's go for it. I'm not afraid. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. This is it's funny to read it, but when I read it, it's probably not gonna be funny. It's probably gonna be more serious. But all right, let's go. Screw it. Who cares? Sometimes you just gotta pull the trigger on things. I can't be searching around for what I want to read the whole video anyway. So let's do it. I don't live to work. I work so I can live, and I work incredibly hard for the greater good of humanity. And honestly, this life is insanity. The world has been progressively getting worse for far too long. What do we even stand for? I wonder. It seems as if we all sit in silence. I don't think that's okay in the slightest. Not at all, actually, and I'm done being silenced. I will not hold my tongue. It's quite the sharp one. It would be unwise to meet me in anger, doubt, or sorrow. That's all right. Convince me otherwise. I don't know. Convince me otherwise if you know better. It goes into the next. Okay. I'm all ears. Don't be afraid to speak up, but you better have your facts straight and stop pissing on my effing parade. I have no time for pessimistic thoughts that simply aren't true. They have nothing with me to do. Me, I'm a positive dude. My view is on the bright side of life, but I do enjoy speaking on plight and things that aren't right. I don't want to fight, so try hearing me out instead. There's more to be said. Yeah. That one was kind of all over the place. A little silly, a little wild. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to read you guys like a kid's story that I've written at the beginning of it. And, I mean, you can try to steal my ideas. I don't think you could do it like I do it anyway. That's why I'm not that afraid of sharing things, because I'm like, it's better to share. I feel like it's nice. It's fun most of the time. But now I gotta find it. So this story, anyway, I can tell you the premise of the story. The premise of the story is that it's like, it's a crystal world, and when you go to this crystal world, you have to be silent. You can't speak on the crystal world. And there's different crystal mountains that you get to go and visit. And, yeah, I think it's going to be a good, like, bedtime story for parents to read their kids before they go to bed. That was what my idea was. Yeah, here it is. All right, cool. So we'll have a little story time this morning. And I'll calm down because it's not like I'm trying to be hype. It's that I'm like, I want to give y'all the good energy, but sometimes you gotta cool it down. So we'll cool it down for this one. So. It's a planet made of crystals. And to reach this planet, one can only use the mind. It can only be seen with your eyes closed shut. Don't if you're driving. You can only travel from peak to peak. And on this planet, you cannot speak. Its greatest treat. While on this plane, you must refrain. Yes, you must remain tame. And it might sound lame, it might sound vain, but it might relieve your pain. Also, it could relieve your shame, could take away the blame. It's just a mental game to make you feel more sane. I mean, who wants to go insane? Who wants to feel the hurt? Not you, my little squirt. Of course, that's not what you're worth. For some reason I wrote advert, it was just because it rhymed, but probably not going in. And then it keeps going. It's like, it's a silent retreat where you can retreat before you fall asleep. It's pretty sweet, like crystallized sugar or syrup. Yup, that's sweet. Anyways, on this crystal plane, there are no lakes, no rivers, no seas, or waterfalls. There's actually no water to be found, except in the ground and in the cloud. You see, the core of this planet is a massive, cohesive body of water, H2O. This body of water is protected or held together by a shell of aquamarine, a crystal that symbolizes youth and rhymes with truth or sleuth. But this shell is a rare variant of aquamarine, Maxix. Still don't know how to pronounce that. This gem emanates self-empowerment and confidence. It's clear, light, bright blue, just like you. The water and Maxix blend together so well that it's hard to distinguish where the water begins and the crystal ends. But if you have a sharp third eye, you can see the thin line holding them apart. And now, little square, it's time for us to start. And then yeah, that's where I ended it. I didn't continue after that. But I think that'll be a nice story. The the point is to like teach kids about some like cool words and stuff like that, and then having it be like a nice story for parents to read to their kids before they go to bed. Like, gotta close your eyes and you got to listen and you can, and try to see it, and then it'll send them off into like dreamland. I don't know. It was an idea one day. I believe in that one. I got some other ones that are pretty fun too. We're not just gonna do story time all morning. I feel like that would be a little much. But yeah, it's interesting. Interesting writing and seeing like where it goes while you're writing, because oftentimes I never even know where my story is going, and then I'm writing and I'm writing, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. This is what I'm telling here. One time I even accidentally like mixed in like a true story, like something from my real life into the story, but it came in like after like half of the story, and it wasn't exactly the same how it played out when I lived it, but I realized that it got like all these parts from that day, and then afterwards I was left with the feeling of like, huh, that's interesting, or I felt it in my chest, in my body. But that's what I like to write. I like to write things that make me feel something, and then my my hope, of course, is that if I feel something from what I've written, then other people will also feel it. But you never know. That's why I feel like writing is such a solitary act. Like, it's something you do for yourself, but then it can be nice for other people to enjoy it too. I mean, it depends on how you do it. I definitely have some things that other people might not enjoy, or maybe a very select group of people will enjoy. But then I also have things that I've written specifically towards, like, the public or whatever. Like, I know that I'm going to want to share this with people. So that's why quitting swearing was like a big thing, because if you write things with a bunch of swear words, when you go back, sometimes you don't really feel the swear words as much. And if you're going to be making music and it's going to be on radio or whatever, things like that, then can't have a bunch of swear words in there. Or I mean, you can have your explicit version, but it's easy to add the swear words. It's harder to remove them. Then it can mess with the flow of things, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I got this. I go to, it's called Öppenvården. I go there every once a week. In the beginning, it was mostly like a little heavier stuff, things I had to work through. But it got lighter and lighter, and now it's pretty much just going and hanging out with a friend. I go there and I'll show her some of my art and we'll talk. It's like having a friend that you can tell secrets, and you know that they won't tell your secrets to anyone. So it's perfect. It's a good way to be able to vent about your things. I promote therapy. Go to therapy if you need it. It's lit. It'll help you feel better, definitely. Don't be afraid of therapy. There's no shame in going to therapy. And Öppenvården, if you're Swedish, that's lit. You should definitely trust Öppenvården. Yeah, I feel like I want to draw. We haven't drawn a tarot card since Monday, so we'll draw a little tarot card today. See what we get. I listened to tarot last night when I couldn't fall. Now that's pretty funny. The same card from the first video shot out. Happiness, yeah, happiness and joy. That's funny. Oh, that's just too good. It shot out, literally shot out. And I could see it right away. that's the way I like the guy that I watch that does tarot. I've restricted myself to one tarot reader, Lynn, and he his cards always fly out, and sometimes at like the best times, and that's like what I enjoy. Okay, I got two now. Let's see. But this deck is also, I took out all the bad cards from this deck, so it's only happy. All nice. Got the ability for Morga, and then we also got the Ace of Swords. But it was in reverse. But I don't take reversals because my cards are not like that. But no, I mean, I'm not reading for none of y'all. I'm reading for myself here. I'm reading for the vibe of the day. It could be like a reading for the day, not just for me, but for the general energy of the day. And the general energy of the day is trust your ability, and make sure you turn that sword up. Go fiercely through life. Be bold. Don't take no shit from nobody. That ain't the way. Do what you gotta do and trust yourself and be happy. Smile more. It helps a lot. Yeah. Gotta smile. Gotta try to smile at least. Alright, let's see. We got the top card. Boom. We got the Three of Pentacles. Balance. Hone yourself. Get in touch with your abilities. Be the person you gotta be to achieve what you gotta achieve. Do things like that. It'll make you feel better. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could keep the video going, just sit here and rant on. I don't know. It would be nice to know if anyone wants to tell me. You can tell me. Should I just have videos go longer and sit and rant on, or is it better if I keep them short and concise? What do y'all want? I'm open to working with my crowd. With the people. I'm here for the people. I want to work with the people. And I'm always down to collaborate. If anyone wants to do anything, I'm so down. We can make music. We can do all sorts of things. It could be fun. Who knows? Maybe one day. But today, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'm going to end it at that because I'm feeling I got some things to do. I got to go eat. I got to go make my shake. Make a pretty dang shake. I'm going to make a video for that shake later. That was a video idea someone gave me. So I'll show you how I make my shake. I might show you how I make my ice cream too, but I don't know. That might be a little secret. We'll see. But anyway, have a great day. Take care. Be well. Cheers.